What's happening, guys? Welcome back to the IMS Academy Training Vlog. It's our last session of the day, August 27th, 2016. Got me, Seth, and Nighthawk on my back. There we go, rocking and rolling. This is the grueling part of the training day. Um, it's our third video here, but there were a couple that either the video quality wasn't good enough or we just forgot to hit record like a bunch of monkeys, and we rolled through and we didn't capture Nighthawk's best roll of the day, where he did some excellent wrestling. Right now I'm able to get him off my back and recover to a lockdown and switching this up into a little half guard position. And in the side control, I hip out, and you see that distance between my hip and his hip. Now, he doesn't have my back flat on the mat, so he needs more pressure in the wrestling there, and it's allowed me to recover to guard here. So from the guard, I have to think, am I attacking submissions? Am I going to work to sweep, get up? What are we doing? Right now, if I'm holding full guard, then I'm just working to set up the arm control, seeing if I can overhook one of his arms. Overhooking that left arm of his, and he checks my left bicep, and he limp arms his right arm out. That's great stuff. I go, I'm checking his hips, create some space. He's trying to put a little bit of pressure back on me as we roll again. I'm keeping my legs very small here, and he's riding the hips. It's exactly what you're supposed to do, but he needs to, you see how my knees pointed straight up? He needs to have an emphasis on being able to put one of those knees down. Now it's allowed us to stand up and work in the clinch. The clinch is always grueling, and it's an underhook battle here as we're here in the 50-50 position and head wrestling. Now, especially from the clinch as you're head wrestling, even though we're both on our feet, only one person can have that at a time, and it greatly increases your power in the clinch if you're the one head wrestling. And there it is. We're jockeying for that position. I'm able to head wrestle Andrew the whole time as we're doing here. He tries to trip me. I spin him around, use that momentum. Able to get head and arm here. Again, he's trying to fight the hands, and instead of him going to the side, see what I do is I take my knee and I just post it on his head, take the back, and as soon as he tries to lift up, I think he was going for that Granby roll as I grabbed his right forearm. I just slip in, get the back, working in the back triangle. Now I'm just trying to shut it down here, make him pay for letting me have this position. Here we go, just starting to work the choke. Got this short choke on him. He's not leg wrestling. The hand fighting's getting less and less. I'm starting to sink it in. I'm using my head. You see my shoulders. They're up. My head is in. I'm pressing his head into my own shoulder here. He's still hand fighting a little bit, but the leg wrestling isn't happening. I get the tap. Slowly just start squeezing like an anaconda, just wrapping around my prey and strangling him out. And a little bit more urgency in fighting there. You can't allow yourself to feel defeated when somebody has your back. You need to work tirelessly to get out. Here I am. I'm staying small. He can return the favor here, and I would love for him to put a little bit more into it. But that's just the urgency there as well, is you need to be putting yourself in these very bad positions and working to get out of them. And it's been good for my back defense as well, having Andrew start on my back and trying to give him an advantage on working these positions of attack. Sure enough, when he rolls with other guys, they are in trouble when he gets that back. Here it is. I'm working my legs. I'm keeping small. You see my legs are very active. Smart legs, like another set of arms. So you never know what my legs are going to do. It allowed me to get back up, create enough space as he wasn't able to keep that pressure in on me. Trying to control that head. A little bit of single collar here. I want pressure. I want those hips. I want to get that body lock. I want to get under an underhook there. There he is. He's turning the angle on me. He's got his hands clasped. Nice little swim under. There he is, wrapped around the hip. Tries to dump me down. Doesn't quite do it enough. And instead of staying with it, I'm able to drag him right back down. He's got that one knee up. I'm going to work to push it to the side and smash and improve my position. As I've settled down into the mount now.
Move out.
Here we go. See, my hips are open. That's a very strong mount. And now my hips are closed. Open hips is when the mount gets very strong, when it's just a pressure mount. A lot of cross facing. See, I need more wrestling here from Andrew. His legs need to be more active, and they need to make double moves. Like the feet need to shift from left to right so we can get more hip action in. And now he's just turtling up. He's just letting me grind on him, but he's not trying to improve his position at all. And I'm talking to him here. I don't want him to be stuck here in this position because I could just grind on him all day long. All right. So here I am. I'm frustrated. I'm going to give him top mount position and work the urgency to get out. He's going to grapevine my legs. See me shift my legs to the left, then the right, getting him out quicker. Sitting up, grabbing that far side. I rip him back all the way over as I just do that face lock. Again, controlling that forearm and driving forward, keeping that pressure, controlling the wrist. Trying to work that arm triangle position here. It's starting to get deep. It all depends on what he wants to do. His back's on the mat. I'm going to drive my nose to the mat. Get that strong grip. There's the forward pressure. And there's the tap. Now he's tired. Instead of just breaking and resetting, as I just want him to scramble out of these positions to try to figure it out. Keep going, keep working. This is when training really gets going, is when you're tired and you're dead. You see his transition is slowing down. Still using his weight, which I like to see. Little side saddle position. I'm tired here too, but this is gut check time. This is where you just want to keep going, and ultimately it's going to make you better, getting your heart rate to those high positions, to those areas where you think you want to stop, or when somebody just really pulls you down deep in those waters. And yeah, you wrestle through them. You get comfortable with being deep, like our boy Scuba Steve. And you see I got my shin across his hips there. And he's trying to pass around to that side. If he leaves that arm in there, the elbow short, feet on the hips, I'm going to let him get out of this corner here. Here he goes, butterfly guard. And just got to work to pass the butterfly. He's at better posture, start opening up the hips. You need to get my shoulders back down on the mat. See, I've built that base up. Now I can pretty much do what I want. There he goes. Lift the ankles, pull me up high, do that. Put my shoulders back on the mat, lift the knees up any way you can. But see, now my back is off the mat again. This is not good for you when you guys are allowed to get to this position. Boom, something like that happens. I switch to that double leg, work my small wrestle game. Now he's got butterfly hooks. He tries to get up, and see, I'm keeping pressure on him. I'm sitting into the short armbar right here. Switch back. I control that far shoulder. I like to call this like the straight jacket armbar. And now he can't get out. I'm going to have him bridge. He's trying for that backdoor escape here just to work out of position. Cradle, side control. This little side saddle position here. Just hand fighting. And there I am. First I scoot up left, and I scoot up right. Instantly here, he grabs that single leg. I reach across, I grab that wrist. Here it is, rolling triangle. I roll through, swims up, then I get my left knee and I get it below that shoulder. He tries to go forward with the pressure, but he's not bringing my head low enough. I'm able to reset and lock it in. That was good roll, some good attempts. Thanks for watching IMS Academy, and we out.